Hey, how's it going? This is Josh. This is an addendum to my first video blog where I talked about Carlos Castaneda, and I said that he made some outlandish claims. And so for those that haven't read Carlos Castaneda, here's a little bit about a few of those outlandish claims. While there were literally like hundreds of different things I could talk about, let's just say that at the end of his fourth book, Tales of Power, he jumps off of a cliff that's like a couple hundred feet high, and that's how the book ends. So the outlandish part about that is, as far as I know about the world and how it works, is if you jump off a cliff, unless you have a parachute, you die, and you can't write a book that ends with you jumping off a cliff. So he managed to survive. My curiosity was piqued. It had already been piqued at that point, but that was a pretty outlandish thing for me to grasp. So I got his next book, The Second Ring of Power, and I started to read through that. And as he described how he survived it, he had touched on it a little bit earlier when he talked about his teacher and his benefactor and how they had groomed him to spread the wings of his perception and essentially go to an alternate or a separate reality, and then come back at will. That was his final task to end his apprenticeship. So then he starts to talk a lot more about the energy body and the function of the focal point and the function of dreaming, you know, but that's for another vlog. So that was my addendum.